Dr. Sudha from Government Science College, presenting the topic Milne-Thomson method using maxima. To begin with, let us see the construction of an analytic function. We are using Milne-Thomson method. We have f of z is equal to u of x comma y plus I into v of x comma y. Let us call this as expression 1, where z is equal to x plus iy. So when z is equal to x plus iy, z bar, the conjugate of z is x minus iy. So this case, x is equal to z plus z bar by 2 and y is equal to z minus z bar by 2i. So on substituting the values of x and y in f of z, that is in expression 1, we get f of z is equal to u of z plus z bar by 2 comma z minus z bar by 2i plus I into v of z plus z bar by 2 comma z minus z bar by 2i. Here we can see that f of z is now a function of two independent variables z and z bar. So here let us put z is equal to z bar. So x value becomes z, whereas the y value becomes 0. So f of z is equal to u of x, u of z comma 0 plus I into v of z comma 0. This is same as expression 1 obtained by replacing x by z and y by 0. Now let us see how to construct an analytic function f of z is equal to u plus ib when u is given, that is the real part is given. Since f of z to be analytic, it has to satisfy some conditions, that is f dash of z must exist and f dash of z is equal to dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou x. Since f of z is analytic, it has to satisfy Cauchy-Riemann partial differential equations. Therefore, this dou v by dou x can be replaced by minus dou u by dou y. That is one of the conditions in CR equations. Therefore, f dash of z now becomes dou u by dou x minus I into dou u by dou y. Now let us put dou u by dou x as f of x, f1 of x comma y and dou u by dou y as f2 of x comma y. Therefore, f dash of z now becomes f1 of x comma y minus I into f2 of x comma y. Now from here on integration, we can obtain the analytic function f of z. For that, let us replace x by z and y by 0 using the substitution z is equal to z bar. Now on integrating, we get the analytic function f of z is equal to integral f1 of z comma 0 dz minus I into integral f2 of z comma 0 dz plus c, a constant of integration. Now let us construct the analytic function when the imaginary part v is given to us. We have f of z is equal to integral g2 of z comma 0 dz plus I into integral g1 of z comma 0 dz plus k, a constant of integration. This expression is obtained once again using CR equations, and also putting dou u by dou x as g1 of x comma y and dou v by dou y as g2 of x comma y. Now let us illustrate with examples. So to begin with, let us take an example wherein the real part is given. So u of x comma y is equal to e power x into x cos y minus y sin y. Then we need to find the analytic function f of z is equal to u plus I into v. So u is given to us. Let us find the partial derivatives of u with respect to x and y. So first dou u by dou x. So when we partially differentiate u with respect to x, we obtain e power x into x cos y minus y sin y plus e power x into cos y. Now let us differentiate u with respect to y partially. obtain e power x is equal to e power x into minus x sine y minus y cos phi. So now to apply the Milne-Thomson method, we need to replace x by z and y by 0 in these two expressions. So the Milne-Thomson method has given the formula f of z is equal to integral f1 of z comma 0 dz minus I into integral f2 of z comma 0 dz plus c, where f1 of x comma y is dou u by dou x and f2 of x comma y is dou u by dou y. So on substituting x is equal to z and y is equal to 0, we obtain f1 of z comma 0 as e power z into z plus e power z. Similarly, when we replace x is equal to z and y is equal to 0 in dou u by dou y, we obtain f2 of z comma 0 and that becomes 0. So now here you have e power z common, so you can remove that in the integrand and we get e power z into z plus 1 dz plus c. On integrating using integration by parts, we get e power z into z plus 1 minus integral e power z dz plus c. Now on integration, e power z gives us e power z. So here e power z plus minus e power z gets cancelled and finally we obtain f of z is equal to z e power z plus c, which is the required analytic function. Now let us see what is the maximum program for this example. So this is the maximum program. Kill all. This deletes all the user variables, arrays, functions and resets all the inbuilt functions to their reset default values. U is the real part given to us. So that you need to type it and the user variable is U here. So U colon percentage E cap x star cos of y minus y star sine of y. We require the derivatives of u with respect to x and y. So diff of u comma x returns the derivative of u with respect to x, and at command is used for substitution. So at diff of u comma x, x is equal to z and y is equal to 0 gives us the derivative of u with respect to x at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. Let us call that as f1. Similarly, f2 is the derivative of u with respect to y at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. Once again, at command is used. Let us use the function f, which is the integrand in the Milne-Thomson method, f1 minus percentage I star f2. We need to integrate this with respect to z. So let us use the user variable I and use the integrate command, which integrates the function f with respect to the variable z. So this is the required integral. So we need to simplify that integral. So here we are using RADSIM. So RADSIM is used because maxima doesn't simplify all the expressions. So when the default simplification is not enough, we use some built-in commands like RADSIM, RADCAN, factor, etc. Here we are using RADSIM. So f colon RADSIM of I, that is the previous output, plus c, the constant of integration. So now f is the required analytic function. Therefore, let us give the print command. The required analytic function f of z is equal to f. So let us execute this in the maxima window now. Let us go to the maxima window. So this is the maxima window. So let us copy the command to this window. So this is the program when it is copied to the maxima window. Let us execute using shift enter. So when we use shift enter key, this is the input, that is a real part. And this is f1, that is the derivative of u with respect to x at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. And this is the value of f2, that is the derivative of u with respect to y at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. And after integration, we get the required analytic function f of z is equal to z e power z plus c. And this was the function which was obtained even in the manual part. Now let us move on to the second example, wherein the imaginary part is given to us, that is v is given to us. Once again, we need to find the analytic function f of z. Let us use Milne-Thomson method once again. For that, we need the partial derivative of v with respect to x. Here you have u by v method. So let us use the quotient rule of differentiation. So that results in y square minus z square plus 2xy divided by x square plus y square whole square. Similarly, let us differentiate partially with respect to y and obtain the partial derivative of v with respect to y, that is minus x square plus y square minus 2xy divided by x square plus y square whole square. Now, by Milne-Thomson method, we have f of z is equal to integral f2 of z comma 0 with respect to z plus I into integral f1 of z comma 0 dz plus k, where the k is the constant of integration. Here dou u by dou x is f1 of x comma y and dou v by dou y is f2 of x comma y. On substituting x is equal to z and y is equal to 0, we get z square divided by z square whole square. And similarly here also we get minus z square divided by z square whole square. On cancelling out z square, we obtain minus 1 by z square dz plus I into minus 1 by z square dz plus k. Since the integrands are same, let us remove the common factor. We get 1 plus I into integral 1 by z square dz plus k. Integrating minus 1 by z square, we obtain 1 by z. So this is the required analytic function. Now let us see the maxima program for this problem, wherein the imaginary part is given. So this is the program here, kilol. V is the imaginary part. F1 is derivative of v with respect to x at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. Here once again we are using at command. This is used for substituting for x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. And F2 is the derivative of v with respect to y at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. So once again at command is used. And we know in Milne-Thomson method, that is f is dou f2 plus I star f1, because f2 is dy by dx dou v by dou x at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0, and f1 is dou v by dou x at x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. Here one command we are using, that is apostrophe integrate f comma z. This is just a command which returns a non-evaluated integral. This is only to beautify our output. So the actual integration is done when we remove this apostrophe. So let us use integrate f comma z dollar. F is ratsim of I. Once again, for simplification, we are using the command ratsim because by default maxima doesn't simplify the required result. And plus C, a constant of integration. Let us give the print command. The required analytic function f of z is equal to f, that is nothing but the previous output. Now let us go to the maxima window. Copy the command. So this is the command in the maxima window. Let us execute using shift enter. So this is the output obtained here. So this is V and F1 is minus 1 by Z square. We had seen that. F2 was also minus 1 by Z square. So this was the output for the input, that is apostrophe integrate. See here, this integral is not evaluated, so it has given in the form of an integral. So the output looks a little different. And finally, we integrated and we found f of z is equal to %I plus 1 by z plus c, the constant of integration. And this was the output. In manual also, it is matching with the manual output. So this is the third example, wherein u is given, that is the real part is given, which is similar to the first problem. And in the fourth problem, once again, the imaginary part is given. So this is similar to the second problem. Just change the functional values of u and v in the program and execute, and you can obtain the required analytic function. Hope everybody could follow the program on Milne-Thomson method.